Hey, it's Joe from StayFitAnywhere, and today I'm going to talk to you about some of the exercises that are more advanced for your hip back mobility. As an aging dad for myself, keeping up with soon-to-be 2 little kids, my back and my hips are going to probably take the biggest brunt of it because one, my daughter loves using me as a jungle gym. And 2, as a bouncy castle. So as you can see, it takes a toll on my back and my whole entire body. So these are more advanced exercises. I'm going to show you how to keep you guys nice and strong when your kids use you as their playing equipment. So this exercise is similar to the Shinbox exercise that I've shown before, but it's more difficult because now there's no bracing of our body with our arms behind us, and you're going to also be rolling up to your knees. So it's elevated Shinbox exercise. So first, I want to get into position. So if you're able, right now, if you're not able to flip back and forth without bracing, I would suggest doing that exercise over and over until you can get to a point where you can flip-flop and drop your knees. And as you're doing this movement now, you're going to drop to one side, anchor down, engage, and roll up to your knee, stand tall, and then come back down, and then drop to the other side as you're going through, and then roll up, and then back down. So this is what I call the elevated Shinbox exercise. So this exercise is a variation of the world's greatest exercise. Some of you guys might have seen it before where you kind of get into a lunge and then you're twisting and extending the arm. If not, I'll be showing one of those later on. But this is a modified version, a simpler version of it that will hit the hips, the upper back, your shoulders. So it's an all-around exercise, but it's great for lower body mobility, and that's why I want to show you this, because it's all about the hips and the back to make sure we're keeping those nice and limber for you as we age and as the little nagging aches creep in. So for this particular one, all you're doing, taking a nice giant step forward into a lunge position to here, coming down into a lunge. You can come all the way down if you want to. I usually hover the knee across, and then from there, I turn my body and gently put my elbow to the outside of the knee, and then back. So the world's greatest would actually go into this position, down, put your elbow all the way down, and then come up and do this movement. So, which I will show at a later time. But for now, to make it easier, lunge position, I'm just going to do a little bit of a torso twist, get the elbow, the outside of the knee, in this position. So, same, take a nice lunge forward, down, bring elbow over, outside the knee, bend in the torso, and then come back up. So lunge, torso twist, keep midline, hips, lower back, upper back, nice and mobile. Today I'm going to show you the exercise circle leg swings, and it's a great exercise to be doing, especially if you're getting a little bit creaky in your hips, into your lower back. The little nagging aches are starting to come upon you. And for me, it's all about keeping limber as much as I can and preventing pain at any time for me to be able to chase around my little girl. So first, neutral posture, straight back, balance on one leg, extend the other leg out for 45 degrees or whatever you're comfortable with. You can hold on to a wall if you need to, hold on to a stick for your balance, but keep your body upright. From there, I'm just going to do counterclockwise circles with my right leg. You can do this 10, 15 times or 30 seconds. That's what I would recommend. And then do clockwise. Same leg. And then transfer to the other side. So now I'm standing on my right leg. Left leg is out to the side. And I'm going to do some counterclockwise circles. Once again, I would suggest doing it for 30 seconds counterclockwise and then 30 seconds clockwise. Make sure you're engaging your butt muscle, the side of the legs, front of the legs, and your groin. So these are circular leg swings. This exercise is called the frog stretch. It's a really good exercise. It's not one of the ones I enjoy the most, just because I've got my own challenges within my hip flexors, which are a little tight. So when I'm actually doing it, it causes me a bit of discomfort, but I continue to work on it because it's going to help me increase my range of motion and my mobility. So frog stretch, I'll show you from the side. Basically have your knees about a little further than hip width apart, and then your elbows down about shoulder width apart. So in this position, you're going to keep your back fairly straight, and all you're going to be doing is rocking back and forth. So rock forward, and back, forward, and that's the frog hip stretch. I'm doing it a little bit quicker, a little bit more of an interval, but if you want to hold it longer, be great. It's only going to help improve your hip mobility. There you have it. Some hip back mobility exercises which are a bit more advanced than the other ones I've given before, but this will help with your mobility and your range of motion. Now you've got a couple of sets of exercises that you can put together. And for me, I know how important it is to keep my body nice and strong so I can continue to become active, or not become active, to stay active and to play with my 4-year-old toddler and the newborn. So those things are very important to me, and I know they're probably important to you. And as we age, these are things like that we can't avoid. We got to make sure that we're keeping the body nice and strong so we can continue to be there for our family. So, like I said, there's, I think, 8 exercises in total now that I've shown you guys for hip back mobility. You mix and match, put them all together. And I know guys like myself, like you dads, probably don't like to ask for too much help, but let me guide you. I'm there to help put everything together, make it easy for you, because I know you guys are busy juggling with family, work. The last thing you're probably thinking about is, how do I work on myself, keep myself nice and strong. But trust me, it's important, because if you're not healthy, you're not strong, you're not going to be able to be there for your family. So let me guide you. Click on the link below for my online coaching. All right, I'll set everything up for you, so it makes it easy, simple. No need to think, no need to spend extra time in trying to figure things out for yourself. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be putting more bite-sized routines so you can use anywhere, the gym, home, wherever. It'll be effective for you. And all I'm doing is making sure I'm helping you dads out, because I know what it's like, and for me, it's important. Stay strong and healthy.